Hi everyone, I'm back. So I'll tell you at the end because some people are just going to be here to watch the knife review. Yes, it's very windy today. We got 50 plus mile an hour winds, and it is getting nice and green out on the yard, and the trees are budding. So this is all good stuff. All right, well, let's get into this today. Get this set here right. So we're going to be looking at the Kizer. So we are going to look at the Kizer Hare. And it's a Enzo design. And we have a pancake sheath with a tech lock on the back. So you can adjust that whatever way you want. And I do need to get some uni clips for some of these smaller blades. So let's check out how this is. And it's tough. It's really in there. So here we have the blade. Full tang fixed blade with G10 handles. Big lantern hole. Jimping on the top. This blade is D2. All right, let me give you some specs on this knife. So we have a clip point, and the whole knife from the end to the tip is 7 inches. And the blade is 3.14. It's a flat grind. And this weighs 4.53 ounces. So, sheath, and it does lock in very well. Not coming out of there. And we will do some testing. And we will also compare to a couple other knives. So it came in this box, Kizer box. And I will say that this does come in Nitro V2. And let me see. Come on, doesn't want to focus. Alright, in the box came the regular stuff. A sticker. And the microcloth. Alright, so let's do a little comparison to some other knives. And I will bring out the Kizer Beaver. And let's bring out the Kizer Harpoon, so you can get an idea the size of this knife. So it's kind of in the middle range between these two. And I really like the Beaver. I haven't had a whole lot of opportunity yet to use the Hare. I definitely love this Harpoon. So there you can see 3 different blades. And this is a drop point, and they are saying this is a clip point, and this is a Harpoon with a little bit of a drop point. All right, let's get these out of the way, and let's check our cutting. Oops, wrong one. Let's get the rope. Here we got the rope. Let's see how this blade does. Went through. I think the tip could use a little sharpening. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I think it needs a little stropping. It did okay on the first one. Let's try the cardboard. Scoop it out here so you can see. Whoops, wrong way. You don't need to look at my hand. I got rough hands, I know I do. That burn is finally healing. Alright, let's check this out. I'm going to start at the tip and go down. Not too bad. I don't know, maybe the rope was a fluke. Not bad. Not bad. Let's get the piece of paper out and give that a try. I probably will put this over the strop just to make sure. Let me see. It feels good and sharp. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't do that rope right. Let's try a piece of paper. Oh, I ran into the sharpening choil. There we go. Once I hit that sharpening choil, that's it. But it's sharp on the paper. So I think this is going to be a handy little EDC knife. A little bigger than the beaver. So the handle and the blade is a little bigger than the beaver. So there we go. Oh, sorry, I always grabbed the wrong one. Anyway, I'm liking these Kizer fixed blades so far, and this one will be going to the mountain with me, or wherever I go, and I always use my knives, and after a while I like to come back and update you how I feel about them. So that's all I have with the knife. And if I had my tactical belt, I would put it on here because I'm starting to add that in the pocket clips so you guys can see how that works. But I'm sure this will fit good through a belt. And what do we got here? Should I measure that for you guys? Hold on. All right, let's check out what we have here for belt. Size belt you could get in this one. Well, you can definitely get a 2-inch belt through there. No problem. So there we go. That's 2 inches. So webbing or belt, whatever you're using, 2 inches on that. And I forgot to tell you, I did get a new driver, and I really like it. So I'll be using this from now on. I did a short of it. This is what it is. I can put this all in the description, links for this. So yeah, it has a fidget spinner on there. I love fidget spinners. And these are all magnets, magnetized. Here, let's just take some off. You can see that. And this end too. There you go. And they stay. There's no shaking those off. So, should we check and see what the screws are on this? Let's do it. Nope, it's not that one. And what was that? Oh, come on. My old eyes. There we go. I'm sure this is probably a T8. There we go, T8. So now you know what the hardware is. All right, so that part is done and the knife part is done. So anybody else that's still here and wants to know, I had to take a small break away because I had some issues myself with vertigo, and plus I take care of an elderly friend who's had many back troubles and all kinds of stuff lately, and I've been doing a lot of running and I just haven't had time to be on much, to watch very many people, and I apologize, but yeah, I have to take care of him. He's a dear friend and he's important to me, so I had to do what I had to do. And I'm feeling a lot better now as far as myself. I got a flat tire on my car, which I was going to go change this today until it was so windy, because I don't want to have it up on jacks today in this wind. It's crazy. So hopefully tomorrow I can get my tire changed. I was running my errands and I felt something in the front tire and I thought, oh no. And then I heard the tick, 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 tick on the road. And I got out 3 different times and I ran my hand over the tires and I could not feel anything. Well, yesterday I went out to the car and the tire was almost flat. And today it's probably flat. So, new tires, not even a year old, and there's a chunk of metal. So hopefully I can get it fixed and don't have to replace a tire. Anyway, that's all I have. I will get caught up with everybody. I have missed being on YouTube and missed everybody. And as far as my birds go, they're doing good. I do think something is going on with Zoe because she sneezes and at night she's a little congested, so I might have to take her in. I don't know. So hopefully Miss Zoe over there, the light blue one farthest away, is okay. She also molted. All right, guys. Have a blessed day, and I appreciate y'all watching. And I will get caught up with everybody soon. Y'all have a great day. Oh, and I will be doing a taste test here pretty soon. Hold on, I gotta show you what I got. So, we have a Korean-inspired beef. I will be doing this one. And maybe I'll put a poll up and see what you guys want me to do first. And we got Boomer's Buffalo Chicken. That's one serving. This is a newer company, by the way, that I just found. A venture whale. So I'll be trying that out. And I also have other stuff. They do have a website. And I also have salsa. There we go. We'll give those a try. And I also have one of these. It's a UGR, I think it's called. I've done these before. And we have lemon loaf cake with white icing. Those are big. These serve like 18 people. And what I usually end up doing is taste testing it for you. And then I give some to my friends because it's a lot of cake. But you can buy these in meals too. Group meals. All right, this is long enough. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.